Jesse here with November's developer update. We'll be going through our latest releases, giving some details on upcoming features and answering a few of your questions submitted via our Discord channel. Joining me as usual is Josh Ling.
Hey, it's me. Hi.
Hi.
I feel like it's been ages since we've done one of these.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually quite short for us between them, but obviously we've had a lot happen.
It's been six normal weeks, or like 5 million years in like 2020 adjusted terms.
We really have done a lot in the last, really, month. I think it's been about 5 weeks since the last time we recorded together, but since then, we released the fossil egg.
Yay!
It finally happened.
We did it.
The extra time really meant a lot with the addition of Fossil Isle, with 12 pets in one egg, which is really, really impressive, a big step up. And I think just the quality of each of the pets in the egg as well was a big improvement on where we've been before.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's probably the best egg we've done, and it has 12 cool fossils, not just dinosaurs.
Yeah.
All sorts of wild creatures. What's your favorite fossil pet?
I've said this before, mine's the Glyptodon. I love it. It's so brightly coloured, it's so cute.
It's pretty good.
And like the fact that my favourite pet from it is an uncommon is just not something that's happened to me before with an egg, so that's really, really cool.
Yes.
It came with its own area, it came with its own in-game live event, which is the first time we've done that since the reveal of Petware, all way back, what, like 6 months ago?
And Roblox only died a little during launch. People be like, oh, Adopt Me has killed Roblox. It's like, no, Roblox died 2 hours before for a completely unrelated reason, and we just rid it out.
As well as the fossil egg, Halloween just released.
Ooh, spooky. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on. Ooh, it's a spooky ghost. That's an example of what you might find in Halloween.
The Halloween update was really exciting for me. That's the first time since I joined that we've had like mini games added to the game. Obviously we had the key quest that was a one-off for the Petware launch, but now there are 2 playable mini games for the entire run of Halloween. The Ghost Bunny and the Pumpkin mini game.
Yeah, we did a similar thing last Halloween, but that was before you joined. So. Yeah. But there was there were some mini games there. Like there was one with like gravestones where you had to like pick the right gravestones. So there was on Winter there was like a penguin one that was quite fun. You have to like dodge penguins. They're actually really annoying. They're like it was like a meme for like a few weeks, like how frustrating these penguins were to dodge. Luckily, there's nothing as frustrating as a ice skating penguin in this one.
No, definitely not.
Only spooky ghosts and regular pumpkins.
Yeah, Halloween update also comes with a bunch of pets, including, I think, for the first time in like a full-on update, a free fun pet.
There's the pumpkin pet will be temporary for the event, kind of like the Pet Rock was. Just like a fun little thing for everyone to have.
I think that's really cool. And obviously, again, like some amazing pets, the Cerberus and the Skellyrex especially.
You know what's better than a dog with 1 head, Jesse?
Would that be a dog with 3 heads?
Well, dog with 2 heads, actually.
Do
you know what's better than a dog with 2 heads?
No.
Me neither. We'll never know.
If you know what's better than a dog with 2 heads, let us know in the comments.
If you know how many heads the 3-headed dog has, let us know in the comments.
I hope everyone's enjoying the Halloween stuff. It's been a really tight turnaround for the team to work on. Obviously, there was a lot of work that went into Fossil Egg, and Halloween's not a date that moves. So there's been a lot of work to try and get that out and ready before Halloween actually arrives.
The update being delayed wasn't a bad thing. It was to make it spookier. It was a spooky delay. It was a trick. And the update is the treat.
The spookiest possible thing for a game developer is the word game delay.
Yep.
The other thing that we've been promising for a little while, actually, since the first developer update, has started to come into the game, which is new music from our composer, Mark. You heard some from the Fossil Isle event and the Countdown.
I don't think I've actually heard these tracks. I should listen to them.
You should.
We're recording this before the Halloween update goes out, so I haven't like had a chance to play it with all of you yet.
I was helping playtest the Halloween mini games the other night, and they're really fun, which is where I realised we had new music for it.
Mark's cool, and the Fossil Isle music's really good. You can listen to it on YouTube.
Let's move on to some of the stuff on the horizon. And a big one for us is a new producer has joined the studio who is going to be shepherding more of the content releases. So things that have happened like Fossil Isle and Halloween, that's very much going to be their area of expertise. And with any luck, we should be seeing a more regular update schedule, like we've seen between Fossil Egg and Halloween. That should continue on into the future.
Yeah, we have some updates planned for like November and for winter, or like Christmas, holiday, season events type thing. So Yeah, there's loads of cool stuff on the horizon, and people like Becky, the producer, who just joined us, are able to help with that.
I think it's going to be really exciting as well. Like, we're already seeing, like, even though Halloween's not even out the door yet, we're already seeing plans for winter and for seasonal events throughout December come in.
I think a lot of the lessons we learned from like Fossil and Halloween can be applied for like Christmas and stuff. Plus, I've seen some of the pets that the team is like doing concept drawings of now. So normally they'll do like a drawing, like a 2D drawing, and then they'll like work on that until it's sort of like what they want it to look like, and then they'll turn it into a 3D model. So like some of the concepts that I've seen for the like winter pets are really cool. There's a pet coming in November that's really cool, so I'm excited about that. It's not a very good tease, but it's good. It looks good. I've seen the animations. So yeah, there'll be new pets to unlock, new items to get all through to the new year, you know. So I hope, even if you are still stuck indoors, either because of like world reasons or because it's just really cold outside, you don't want to go outside where you live, yeah, there'll be lots to do on Adopt Me. And then the Fossil Egg will still be around the whole time, so can keep trying to get your preferred legendary. What's your preferred legendary in the Fossil?
It's the T-Rex for me. I'm a dinosaur fan. We've established that over the last few videos. I love dinosaurs. The T-Rex is great. I think his animations are great as well.
What's the only thing better than a T-Rex, Jesse? It's not a T-Rex with 2 heads.
Oh, what? I don't know then.
A T-Rex without any skin or flesh.
I literally could not figure out where you were going with that. That was good. But we've got some more stuff on the way as well. We are working on some updates to pets in general, into how they interact with the players and their environment. It's something we're going to start talking about now. Again, we don't know when it's going to come out, but you will be seeing over the course of probably the next few months, like a few little teasers of what that's going to look like.
Yeah, I didn't know we were going to talk about that, but yes, it's a really exciting project. We call it like Pet Intelligence or World State Reactor, which is just like our internal name for it. But yeah, it's kind of hard to describe, but basically, I don't know if you're allowed to like include a clip or something, but you should include a clip.
That one surprised me. Samantha, our producer on that kind of side of things, messaged me with an update and was like, hey, this is actually surprisingly like close. We've made really good progress on this and it might be coming soon.
Yeah, I could see that shipping like before the end of the year. So that's actually really exciting. Yeah. So like I said, it's hard to understand, but basically I think it will add a lot more like life and liveliness to the pets in the game. I mean, I'm biased, but I think that the like pets in Adopt Me are the best pets on Roblox and maybe in like all sorts of different video games as well. And there's all different types of pets and stuff. But this update will basically is trying to make or lay the groundwork to make pets even better, to do even more like cute little things and to have more like fun interactions. So if you like interacting with your pet in Adopt Me, this update will make that even more fun and even more cute or silly or like angry, you know. I think it'll make the pets more emotive as well. Like the World State Reactor can be built on in other updates to like add new interactions and stuff. So that's like a really vague description if you're not like a developer type person, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Before we wrap up, I want to give you some questions from our community. These are taken from our Discord Q&A channel, which we go through. We pick a few questions and we try to answer them in these dev updates. So question number 1, how do you decide what pets to add to the game?
All the most recent pets have basically been decided on by the content team, who are like include like programmers, but also the artists who like model the pets, an animator, and Beefink is quite involved in that too. Yeah, basically they take a lot of suggestions from like the community, but they also like come up with, do research. Like for instance, you know, if they know we're doing like a fossil egg that has like dinosaurs or like extinct pets in it, then they'll do some research, find some reference images, and then like start doing these sketches for these different ideas and stuff. So that's how we did the fossil egg. They had a sort of short list of, I don't know, like maybe like 20 different ones, and then they just kind of honed it down. A lot of the time it'll be things like trying to balance the egg. So for instance, for the fossil egg, we didn't just want to put 12 dinosaurs in there, like 12 scaly green dinosaurs. We wanted there to be more variety. So that's how they ended up adding things like the dodo, or you know, the Glyptodon having like a more pink coloring scheme. Makes it look a little bit different and a little more interesting for people who like that kind of thing. Whilst also we still have like the green T-Rex, you know, the sort of classic dinosaur looks. Yeah, so sometimes someone on the team will just have a really strong idea. Sometimes they'll hear an idea for the community, and that will like make the wheels turn in their head, and they'll start like doing sketches. Sometimes things are just obvious, you know, like you're not gonna have a fossil egg, a dinosaur egg, without, you know, a T-Rex in it, for instance. That's like a no-brainer. Or, you know, for Halloween, we haven't yet added a bat pet, so I was just like, we need to add a bat pet, and I just kept saying it over and over again until it manifested in game. Yeah, so a mix of suggestions from the team, suggestions or ideas developed by the content team, and suggestions from the community. So if you know, have a pet you want to see in the game, keep suggesting it, because maybe one of the devs or one of the comms team will see it and pass it along, and then it'll appear in game in a future update.
Will the fall furniture be leaving the game when it goes to winter?
Yeah, no, the fall furniture is staying in the game. It was just added during fall.
Will the hot spring area be leaving once fall is over and reverting to the pool party, or is it in the game forever?
Yeah, so the hot springs area, I think a lot of people have seen it now. It's like replaced the pool or the pool party or whatever that one was before. And I think people really like the new area, the way it looks and with the statues and stuff. So like it has a really cool vibe. So it's definitely staying through winter, and we don't really know about the future of it. I think the thing that's cool about the Adopt Me map is that it's always changing and evolving. You know, it sort of stays the same overall, but we keep on adding new areas or temporarily switching areas out. I think that makes it feel fresh and exciting, you know, like every month there's something new to come explore. So I don't know if the hot springs will be staying permanently, but I think we're not sure yet. So I don't know, what do you think? If you think that the hot springs should stay longer, let us know in the comments. I've seen a lot of people suggest that, and we listen and react a lot to your input. So if you would prefer, like maybe the hot spring should stay until summer and then we flip it to like a pool.
Yeah, definitely. And there's room, you know, as we do more seasonal content, we switched over for fall, we'll switch for winter. I'm sure we'll do something cool at spring. You know, there's room not just for the pool party to change, but like the football pitch has changed for Halloween. I think there's definitely room for like other places in the map to change with the seasons. And yeah, as Josh says, you know, let us know, not just in the comments here, but on social media. If you're part of the Discord community, like Gemma's job isn't just managing the Discord and running fun competitions for you guys. She's also working really hard to provide your feedback directly to the development and help guide how Adopt Me grows. The best way for her to be able to do that job is for you to let her know what you want.
Exactly, yeah. And if you hate the hot springs, don't bother commenting. I don't want to hear it. Keep it to yourself, all right? They work really hard on those springs and they're hot.
Are there any plans to add a neon or mega neon potion?
Yeah, there are no plans in the near future to add any way to skip the growing the pets process that it takes to get to neon and mega neon. I know it takes a long time, but I actually think that it's important that we don't just let players be able to pay like Robux or whatever to just instantly skip to neon. And I know there are people out there too that have the Robux and want to spend them on that. But I think there is like a value in it taking some amount of effort playing the game to raise pets. But something we have discussed is like, for instance, adding some sort of rank or pass that allows players to maybe speed up that process. So you can't skip it entirely, but you can speed it up. I think that adding that potion would be a little unfair to the players who can't spend Robux in the game. We want Adopt Me to always be a game that caters to players who have Robux to spend, but also is really fun for players who don't have Robux to spend as well. Obviously we need to make money to pay our developers, and you know, they have like bills to pay and rent and food, and we have other costs associated with running like the game. We need options for people to spend Robux, but like I think we're actually quite fair and quite lenient with regards to that. Like I've played other games which are a lot harsher with regards to like monetization. So yeah, in that aspect, you know, from a financial perspective, it would make sense for us just to like add a neon potion, and you buy it like a fly potion and you feed it to your pet and then it instantly goes neon. I think that for the long-term fun of Adopt Me, I think that would actually be a really bad idea personally, because it would allow players to skip what in my opinion is like the fun part of the game, like raising your pets and hanging out with them and doing activities and exploring and being social and trading and stuff like that. It's definitely something we're thinking about. I don't think we would ever add like the neon potion. Although, you know, never say never, it could happen. I think what we're more likely to do is to start talking more with the community about ways we can like add ways to speed it up, maybe not necessarily skip it, if that makes sense.
Raising pets is like a really core part of what makes playing Adopt Me fun every day, and I think skipping that entirely, I don't know if that would create the same kind of benefit or the same kind of bond with the pets that, I don't know, I've experienced personally.
Yeah, there's also like people have already put in the work to raise neons and mega neons already. So we don't want to like diminish that by just adding an option to skip. At the same time, it does take ages. So like it takes a long time. We know it takes a long time. So maybe, I don't know, maybe if you have an idea for like a way that we could add something to maybe make that take less time, let us know. We're always like looking for new like clever ideas. So
how long do we plan to keep updating Adopt Me?
Forever and ever, Jesse. 100 years. Adopt Me, 100 years. The year is 2120, and me and you we're the oldest remaining humans, and we're doing developer update 1000.
I'd love that. I don't want us to stop updating. I mean, I don't want to have to go get a real job.
We don't have any plans to stop updating Adopt Me anytime soon. I would like to keep updating Adopt Me for literally years to come. And as long as, you know, there are people that want to play it and there are people who want to enjoy it, and, you know, as long as Roblox has players and Adopt Me has players, there's literally no reason we would stop updating Adopt Me. If anything, we plan to update it even more, you know, next year and the year after, hopefully.
It's one of those things I wanted to talk about because you always see in the comments and on our social media, like, people are always worried, like, oh, you're going to stop updating Adopt Me? There's rumors always going around. Like, we're not. Like, we are fully committed to the game. We as developers love the game and love working on it.
There's loads of things we want to do with Adopt Me, and there's loads of things we want to do, you know, outside of Adopt Me to support it and these other things that we're talking about. But I mean, our primary focus for a long time is going to be Adopt Me, on Adopt Me. So making cool updates, making improvements, fixing bugs, doing fun social media, YouTube videos, you know, and other things too outside of that. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for 2021, especially if like
we're allowed outside again.
Things in the world go back to normal a little bit more. The Adopt Me team was supposed to meet up in July for the Roblox Developers Conference in San Francisco. So we were going to fly like most of the team to San Francisco. So you would have been there and I would have been there, and we know each other, but I haven't met a lot of other people on the team. So hopefully we could do that next year.
Thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to give us these updates, Josh.
No, thank you, Jesse. Thank you for making these videos. Do you know how much hard work it is? Hard. It's hard. You have to get the clip, then you have to cut it up, then you have to cut out all the bad bits, which is most of it.
That's the hardest part.
Glue the remaining bits together, put a copyright-free music underneath that then gets flagged by YouTube. It's hard work. Like and subscribe to the channel so Jesse can feel validated about his work.
Yeah, it really does help. Once we hit 1 million, that's when I realised that I was probably still going to be allowed to make more videos in the future, so that was really nice.
Jesse be like, am I good at my job? YouTube channel be like, I don't even know how many people have you subscribed by the time you're watching this.
Thank you everyone for watching. There's a link to our Discord in the description, so if you want to be part of these future videos, send in questions, there's a channel in that Discord, so feel free to join, be part of the community. It's partnered now, so we can have as many of you as we want.
And to end the video, here's my credit card information.
You can follow us at Play.me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter for more updates. This has been November's Developer Update. We'll see you again for another one in December. Woo!